Hi, welcome back to Smithy's over 100 golf courses in a year, and today it's Wednesday 30th of October 2024. I've been off the course for a few weeks, nearly 3 weeks. Been off to Zagreb, Croatia, watching Scotland, and then picked up COVID over there, so I've been laid low for a few weeks since then, but begin to feel a wee bit better now, and I've come down to North Wales. I'm carrying on with walking the Wales coastal path in the next few days, but on the day before I'm here at Pwllheli Golf Club. Played here in 2018, lovely club to play at, lovely club to visit, really nice people here. And this is going to be course number 148 this year. Let's go and see what it's got.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 148 of 2024. It's Pwllheli Golf Club. On the tee, the man coming back from his 5th bout of COVID in the last few years, from Kirkintilloch in Scotland, Smithy.
And we open up in the first, 371 yards, par 4, a straight one. But there's a ditch there, some water, about 100 yards down. Well, I was dreading hitting that opening drive, a bit apprehensive not having hit a ball for over 3 weeks. But I've hit a nice one, straight down the middle. And this is view down to green. Still straight, little ridge sitting in front. And that's a bit of closer up view of it, the first green. That was a bogey 5 on the first at Pwllheli, and after an enforced layoff I'm going to take that any day of the week. But we move on to number 2, 399 yards, a longer one, dog leg to the right, little hedge there in front, blocking the view. Oh, I've hit a decent drive on the second. Distance wise the fairways are a wee bit on the wet side, so I'm not getting that much distance, there's no roll on the ball. And with this being a dog leg to the right, I should have pushed it further out to the left, but I'm kind of blocked. There's the pin up there in amongst the trees. And a better view of the green at the second, after I've played my second shot. Still a wee bit distant. I'm going to watch out for that stream that runs along the right hand side of the fairway. First of the par 3s, the third at Pwllheli. 139 yards, bunker sitting in front. I was just admiring my tee shot here at a par 3 third. Nice high one, straight for the pin. Can't be too far away, just on the right hand side. Closer look at the green at the third. Looked to be about 9-10 feet away, the right hand side. Didn't notice the ditch on the left hand side with the water. Missed the 9-foot birdie putt on the third hole, but the greens have been spiked, so it wasn't an easy one. It was close. Settled for a par. And we move on to the fourth hole, 366 yards, par 4, little stream about 50 yards in front, dog leg to the right. I can see the pin just up on the right hand side after the tree there. I better mention that's 2 consecutive pars. If we get a third one, the Smithy song will be coming out. Well, it's taken me 3 to get on the green at the fourth, but another nice approach shot. I think that's about a 5-footer for the 3 pars in a row. Can we do it? Well, that was a shocking putt. I've left it short. No singing today. I shot a par 4 for the 5th hole at Pwllheli. 308 yards this time. And sitting in front of the green is a little lake. I saw a wee warning sign on the tree saying that. And that's looking up to the green at the 5th. Unfortunately, this isn't the shot I've got. Push my drive out to the right into the trees. So I'm going to have to play out before attacking the green. Well, I had a shot out to the left from the trees, which I have done. Try and open up the green a wee bit instead of directly taking on the water. Hole number 6 at Pwllheli, 339 yards, par 4, a straight one. Little ditch about 50 yards in front again. Played 2 now at the 6th hole, view into the green. Leaves are out. And I've come on to hole 7, it's a longer par 4, 432 yards, again little ditch there. This is the one I thought in the first was actually the 18th, but it's not, it's the 7th hole, back to the clubhouse. And this is the last of the kind of partland holes for just now, then we move on to the links bit. I'm looking up the fairway at the 7th, I've done it again, pushed my ball out to the right, so I haven't got a shot to the green. Have to play it out to the left. I played it out to the left a bit, that's the approach into the green here, in front of the clubhouse. Again with the fairways being a wee bit on the wet side, not a lot of run in the ball. so struggling to reach this in two, that's for sure. And when you finish on the 7th, get the walk round to the 8th tee, cross over the first tee, heading up there into the links part now. Right, and here we are in the linksy part at Pwllheli, and this is 350 yards par 4. And I remember standing this tee 6.5 years ago, and the fairways were burnt that year when I was going round Wales. A wee bit different today, and just short of the 8th green in 2. I'm loving all the humpy bumpy linksy stuff. And this is the 9th, last in the front 9 here at Pwllheli, 374 yards, par 4. Across the road, onto the fairway, little ditch further up there, nice backdrop. If we look around, I walk to Wales coastal path. This stays at Slan Bedrock, up round the corner. Lovely walk down into Pwllheli. Further up, Abersoch. Couple of islands there. I'll just pan round, and that's back to the town of Pwllheli. And across the way, Porthmadog. Now I'm making my way down to Aberdyfi over the next 3 days, hopefully. On the fairway at hole number 9, it's a blind shot over the marker post. You can see the contrast in the style of holes. The first 7, said with the overnight rainfall on Monday night, still on the wet side. And look at this, you come onto the links part, dry as a bone. And there's the 9th green, tucked in a little hollow. So you can't see it from the fairway. That's the end of the first half at Pwllheli. Smithy against the golf course. Well, after a good start with a couple of pars, ended up double bogey in 3 in a row at 5, 6 and 7. So that's meant I'm actually 2 shots over my handicap at the halfway stage. So here's a beauty of a par 3, 173 yards the 10th hole. Across the path, big bunker garden, anything on the right. I really don't want to go near that house or farm building, whatever it is now, at the back. And a close up look at the 10th green, little house behind it. No sign of the Smithy ball, that's because I pushed it out to the right hand side. 11th hole at Pwllheli, 291 yards. Playing across the gorse, onto the fairway, and it goes back to the left hand side. Not sure if I can see the green. I think it cuts back into the left. But again, I can never resist a pan round when the sea's there. Look across again. The Wales coastal path, just to my left now. View from the fairway on 11. You see the pin now, protected by 3 big bunkers. I'm at the far end of the course now, the 12th hole, par 3, 116 yards. A wee shorty. I'd say it's a wee bit on the plain side, bunker on the right hand side. So in the last few holes we've been heading out west, now we make a right turn, heading north, before heading eastwards again. 13th hole, one of the longer ones, 407 yards, par 4. Straight to start off with, and a fade to the left. A slight dog leg. And down towards the marker post in 13. That's a long old way up to the pin today. I've hit 2 shots now at the 13th. A long par 4, and I can actually see the pin now. There it is. Some bunkers around. 14th hole at Pwllheli, 331 yards, par 4, sharp dog leg to the right. For me it's okay, I'll just hit a driver straight down. If you're a big hitter, gives you something to think about here. You have to take an iron off a tee, either that or go big, try and go away over the trees. Coming round the dog leg on 14 and up to the green there. And there's the hazard with the trees. But I'd imagine big hitters will take that on, go for the pin from the tee. And this is the 14th green. And when I say big hitters might go for it, actually it's probably not worth it. When you get that pond to the left, bunker to the right, and coming over the trees, I think it's a wee bit too risky. On the 15th at Pwllheli, it's the longest hole in the course at 445 yards. But it's a par 4, it's a dog leg. It's got a ditch run across about 100 yards, dog legs to the left. We're heading back up towards the coast here before it turns to the left. There aren't any par 5s on the course, but This one should be a par 5 today, will be for me. Round the dog leg on 15, view up to the green and back towards the clubhouse. And a bit of trouble in this hole, I couldn't find my ball off a tee, I think I must have gone in the ditch. On the 16th hole, it's 336 yards, par 4, slightly round to the left. In fact, the marker post is rising above the bushes there on the left, so the idea is to take it on. So I push the ball out to the right, normally I'll go way too far. And I did play over the marker post, over the bushes, and this is the view on the fairway, playing down the hill, getting the pin surrounded by bunkers at the front. 17th hole at Pwllheli, 346 yards, par 4, dog leg to the right further down, you can see the marker post there. And the last 2 holes are back onto the parkland side, which means the fairways are going to be a bit on the wet side after playing the dry bit of the links bit. But you have to remember, we're playing at winter rates. This is nearly the end of October, nearly into November. And there's a big heavy rainfall Monday night, if not the days before. Drying out now. Looking in at the 17th green, that's it, tucked away to the right. Couldn't get any roll in the ball, so I couldn't open out the dog leg after my drive. I played 2 here. And here we come to the final hole at Pwllheli, 342 yards, little ditch in front, straight one up towards the clubhouse. What's the score, Smithy, against the golf course? Well, I'm 4 shots over my handicap, so it's going to be a game to the golf course. And looking up towards the 18th, still a fair distance. Bunkers surrounding the green. Well, that's me just finished on the 18 at Pwllheli. Very different weather conditions from 6.5 years ago when the fairways were burnt, roasting hot, and today it's a bit of a dull, dreich day, a dry day. But unfortunately the heavy rains that were there probably over the weekend has meant the first 7 holes, parkland, but they're all quite wet, haven't dried out yet, and the last 2 holes are the parkland ones. The rest of the bit from 8 onwards, from 8 to 16 where it's links, dries a bone. The greens in the first part, they've been spiked, so can't get the proper putts in today. And the greens on the dry part where it haven't been spiked, but the moisture is still there, so they're still quite wet, quite a wet surface on the greens, so difficult to putt on. Well, in saying that, still a great fun course to play. Say particularly on the links part, it's a lot of fun. Some nice views out to sea, and it's a really friendly club to visit, where it's in the office, same as it was 6.5 years ago. Speaking to a lot of people out in the course as well, so great fun. Thoroughly enjoyed it today, and I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's totally flat course, no undulations there, a few dog legs in it, so it's 7.5 today. But if you come here in the summer, far higher, but the green fee's quite reduced today for winter rates, and that's I have to remember, I'm playing in the winter. Where I said it'd definitely be an 8+ in the summer. So that's all from me today. Hopefully back out in the course on Sunday. Not this course, but I'll be playing another one. I'm going to be walking the Wales Coastal Pass for 3 days from Porthmadog from tomorrow. So if the weather conditions are okay on Sunday, try and get one in Sunday, Monday. So that's all. Catch you later.